Venturing into the digital world can seem intimidating for many artists who are struggling to gain notoriety outside of Trinidad and Tobago. But according to Kenny Phillips, there are digital avenues for artists to have the best of both worlds via hybrid events. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, many artists internationally embraced the digital space, holding concerts via metaverse and augmented reality. This foresight helped them tremendously during the pandemic in lockdown, as many persons starved for entertainment sought out virtual shows. Trailing behind is the local TNT market, and while some artists utilize social media platforms, many others were left in the dark. However, the path towards light is set via an online platform capable of hosting thousands of patrons for any event.
We have now put things in place where we can accept 200,000 people at one time.
For Phillips, this opportunity is open to anyone seeking to market themselves and the culture globally. But he said many artists have to alter their mindset to acknowledge why the digital space is important for their brands and business.
We have this perception in our world in Trinidad and Tobago that the world is Port of Spain and San Fernando, but the world is the world. And pan, especially, are using steel pan. Steel pan, they have the most amount of steel pans bands outside of Trinidad. We need to now establish that Trinidad is the Mecca, but we are sharing this culture with the world. And if we think that way, then we will do all what we do for the world.
Bursting the proverbial bubble again, Phillips said the notion that local content isn't valued abroad or needed is nothing more than a myth.
Somebody in Brooklyn, somebody in Ukraine, somebody in Israel could click on I want to see Pan, I want to hear Kaiso, I want to see Affect, I want to see something, I want to see the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. Because you have your live audience and you have an audience outside too. And so the biggest problem is to market to the world.
Digital is here to stay, and now is the time for local artists to make the dive into the digital space. I'm Shirley Lewis for TTT News, urging you to live for local.
Islands in the sun.